Hello, it's me, Zach. Um, I'm sorry for the camera lag. I do not know what happened to my other camera, so I look pretty funny and ridiculous at the moment. Nom, nom, nom. So basically, I'm here to talk to you about my audition experience with Berklee College of Music. I auditioned 5 days ago on December 15th for voice, and I actually had a lot of fun. Um, it was a lot different than I thought it was going to turn out. I get really nervous with uh, most people and new experiences, and not to mention it's a lot of stress because it's an audition. But I actually felt really at ease with these people. So what happened was my audition was at 4:30 p.m. and I showed up at the EMP in Seattle, Washington at 3:30 p.m. About an hour. Well, that is an hour before my audition time. I'm crazy. uh, and sat in the lobby with my friend Selena, and we just talked with two of the volunteers who are alumni from the school, and they answered questions that any of us had about the upcoming audition that we were about to partake in, and then if we had any questions to them about the school or anything. So basically, when my warm up time got called, which was at 4 o'clock p.m., half an hour before my performance was scheduled, I went in to a different room. I followed one of the staff members, um, and he led me to a room with a piano in it, and there was a folder on it and a few sight reading pieces that they had laid out for us. We got to choose which one we wanted to do, at least at the place I went to. I don't know about anybody else. But so I went over those. That's one of my tips for you guys if you're looking to audition, is not to prepare, not to warm up your prepared item um, when you get to the location for warm up, because you don't have enough time to do that. And since you should already know that piece, I think they want you to look over the sight reading so you're not stumbling as much. So when it came up to my audition, I got called in. There were two staff members in there, and they plugged in my iPod. I performed my piece for them. It was Misty, um, which is a jazz standard. It's one of the things I enjoy most is singing jazz standards and vocal jazz music. So it's pretty fun. Um, the song ended. There wasn't very much talking because they are kind of on a tight schedule with audition uh, applicants or auditionees. I don't know if that's a word. But anyway, Kai was the staff member that brought me over to the piano, and then I did a few call and response items. Just clapping, and then basically he clapped a rhythm, and then I had to clap it back to him. And this went on for a while. Then he went to the piano, played a melody, and I had to sing the melody back that he just played. And that went on for a while too. He played some in major keys, and then I sang those ones, and then he moved on to some minor keys, and then I sang those ones. Then he pulled out the sight reading music, and I read it from over his shoulder, and that was pretty fun. Ear training is pretty easy for me, so if that's not something that you are comfortable with, then that's what I recommend practicing before you get there. I believe that on the Berklee website there are like MP3s. I don't know if they're MP3s, but they're anyway. I don't know very much about computers, so you click on it and it plays 12-bar blues, and you can improvise over it, and it plays different portions of songs, and then you can open a file and read the music and sing along with it at the same time. Those are just good practice ideas. So um, anyway, I did the sight reading portion, and then that was basically my whole audition. The whole process took approximately like 15 to 20 minutes for just the um, audition portion. It seems to go by pretty fast, but there's a lot that they make you do within that small amount of time. And then I got called out into the office, where I followed the same man from the staff that took me into my audition. Brought me to the interview, and I interviewed with um, she was a music therapy major at Berklee, and she um, interviewed me, basically asked me some questions. Some of them were from the Berklee website, I believe. If you go into admissions, and then you go into interview and audition material, and you can click on those and read some of the interview questions, and then basically just really be yourself. Don't be somebody that you think they want you to be, because I'm sure that they want to see some individuality. And smile a lot, because that doesn't hurt, I guess. And then just answer the questions accurately and to the best of your knowledge and your basically just tell them about you, because they want to know why you want to go to Berklee and why you deserve to go to Berklee. Basically, what about you will make Berklee a better and brighter place. And yeah, so that took like 15 to 20 minutes for me. It actually was a while. I remember my friend kept telling me that the guy bringing people in the auditions kept saying that I would be brought out anytime, and then he kept saying that, so I actually have no recollection of how long I was in there, because I was kind of in a daze of shock. My audition was, obviously I told you, it was in Seattle, Washington at the EMP, and it was a lot of fun. So basically, just be yourself. Be happy that you're there. I mean, if you're doing an audition for Berklee, you have the passion for music that that Berklee wants, and you have the potential to grow into a awesome musician. So hopefully I get in. I find out on January 31st, 2013, and today's the 20th of December, so I have a little bit of ways before I find out if I actually got in. Hopefully the world doesn't end tomorrow like everybody keeps talking about, because I'd be very upset if I never got to find out if I got in. That'd be like the world's worst cliffhanger. But I don't think it will, because I say so. So, and I hope so. I hope it doesn't. Anyway, it was fun. Be relaxed. And that's basically all I can say. I will update you guys on whether I got in or not. And if you have any questions, you can go to my page on YouTube. My account is Zach, ZACH, JC44, and you can subscribe to me and send me a message there, or you can send a comment below. And that's pretty much it. So, bam.